Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsters? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. Fam, I want to know, why is it every time that you see deals out there, why do people got to open their mouth and tell the person how much the item is actually worth? If the person just told you, I want $150 for this, to them, they're winning. Give them the $150. Pay it and leave. You don't have to sit there and break down the history of when it was made, how many was made, how much is this worth. Dude, you doing your own self a disservice. Just like I watch certain YouTubers, and I gotta say, I have to agree with them. It's not my job to tell you how much the item you're selling is worth. You put a price on it, I bought it. Whether if I got $10,000 for an item that I paid $100 for, and you made money, I made money, you got the money you asked for. See, this is the part that I have to agree with. Again, everybody got Google, everybody got eBay. You can look up prices, to see how much stuff costs before you sell it. And again, sometimes you got people out there that just want to get rid of the shit. And they do. Sometimes people are cleaning out their basements, their attics. People done passed away, moved on. People done went to college. People done started families and no longer want the stuff. They just want to get rid of it to make room to, to do stuff. Like I told you, that time the guy was selling the USS Flag, was trying to get rid of stuff. He had a G.I. Joe collection, a Transformer collection. And, this is what he had when he was a kid. But this was back in the 90s when this one happened for me. The guy was like, man, for all of it, just give me $200. I gave him $200 and left. Dude, it's not my job to tell you how much stuff was worth and how much, if you do it this way, this is what you'll get. If you do it that way, you can lock this up. Man, look, I paid the money that I paid and I left. Back in the 90s, shit was cheap. Video game systems were cheap. They were in thrift stores for like $5 and $10, all on the shelf. They wasn't behind the counter, because, it was just commonplace just to find this stuff. You found Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega CDs sitting on shelves, man. It was wild as hell. Man, the 90s was a hell of a year for thrift stores because there wasn't YouTube. There wasn't people out there knowing what to do. You found Jordans inside thrift stores on shelves. Dude, I found many a pair on there. And, I found so many pairs, I gave a few to my sister. And it was just messed up. She said, did anybody even wear the shoes? I said, a lot of times what happens is, I said, people go through phases. They buy stuff and they get rid of stuff. Fam, I'm looking at it this way, and I want to tell a lot of you all. Keep what the item is worth to yourself. A lot of people have blown plenty of deals talking too damn much, trying to look so knowledgeable about the shit they talking about that they fucked themselves out of a deal. You was about to get this item for less than half of what you paid after you done opened your damn mouth. I remember watching somebody tell this guy on this YouTube channel, this was like a couple of years ago, guy told this guy how much the items that he had was worth. The older woman and the older guy, they only wanted like, I think it was like, it was a G.I. Joe collection. It was a giant one. Dude, these people wanted $200. It was a U.S. flag. It was tons of vehicles. It was tons of toys. This guy, was breaking every piece down, how much everything is worth. The guy said, look, man, all I want is $200, but this is worth that, and this is worth this. And about the time it was all over, the guy said, yeah, I want $3,000. And the guy looked at him like, wait, hold on. Dude, you just fucked your own self. This dummy had to pay $2,800. I said, God, what is wrong with him? Like, you got this shit basically for $200, but you paid what, $2,600 more because you just couldn't keep your mouth closed. You was over there shaking. It was such a good deal. I gotta pay more. You don't owe nobody nothing, fam. You're not stealing at anybody. You ain't taking anything from anybody. You're paying the price that they want. I remember watching another channel where this guy does video games, and This person had a garage sale, and this guy was trying to sell all those video games, and the lady had quoted some obscene price to the guy, and the other guy said, man, look, this guy had a video game store and he ain't came and got this shit. You know, he said he ain't coming to get it. You know, do what we gonna do with it. He said, man, I want this shit out of my house. He said, give me $100 and just take this shit right now. It was so much of shit. $100. The lady looked at him. He said, I don't give a damn. He said, look, we housed this man's shit for over 2 years. Didn't give us a penny. He said, come get this shit. And the dude was like, when he was doing the video, he said, wait. He said, it's not my job to tell anybody how much anything is worth. He said, everybody got Google. Everybody got eBay. You can look up prices. He said, man, after looking stuff up, he said, don't come calling me. That ain't my fault. You already sold it. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Don't be lazy doing your research. Now, like I said before, with loose figures and things like that, man, this market here, this isn't a very expensive market. You're going to have some duds in there, like, you know, oversaturated Superboy or something. But, you know, that's just what's happening, fam. You're going to pay an arm and a leg for some stuff that's a Pintor back there. He ain't cheap. Fam, when the Alley Vipers came out, you couldn't find them nowhere but eBay. But now, they're cheap as hell. And the reason why I was telling everybody that that's a good price to those people, because those people didn't pay $20, $25. They were paying $40 and $50 for them. And that's the prices they were paying. And they like, look, I want to recoup some of my damn money. This is why this is a deal to them. Again, we don't know what people are paying for stuff. Sometimes when people buy stuff, they get it when it first come out, not when it goes on clearance. Hell, you know, sometimes you got to wait damn near a year before something goes on clearance. Now, all of a sudden, you sitting here trying to figure out, why are people getting the deals that they're getting? Yeah, you get them once it's later, but that's not helping nobody, fam. If you want to figure now, you're going to pay now prices. And now prices are not cheap. So when you see this stuff go on eBay and you see all those expensive prices, because they bought it in the beginning, they want to recoup their money. Wouldn't you? You know, again, right now, the Alley Viper going for what, 25? After taxes, shipping, what, 35? $25.99, that's $26. Shipping, $30. Some places, you may pay $4 and $5 for shipping. So that could be $34 or $35, fam. So all in all, you paying $35. Say, for instance, you got 10 Alley Vipers. That's $350 damn dollars. And that's new during this time. Just imagine if you bought those Alley Vipers back when they were $40 and $50 on eBay. Guess what? For 10 Alley Vipers, you paid $500 damn dollars. So you want to recoup some money. Even if you bought 5 of them at that crazy obscene price, you want your money back. You don't want to sit there and be like, look, I paid $500 for 10. I'm about to sell 5 for $250. Yeah, because you want the money you invested in it back. Again, this is an investment, Pam. People want their investment money back. But to later, fam, thank you so much for watching. And I hope this cleared up some things. I know I put this part, that's the most important part at the end of the video. Again, people buy shit when it first come out or before it comes out, and they pay those obscene prices. They want that money back. Even though if the figure's open, they want what they put back in it back. You know, they saying, look, I'm getting a lit deal off of it, you know. But to later, fam, pay attention. Just keep paying attention. Shit is more expensive than anything you can know, fam. You know what? Look. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.